First contract, first one. I came the 25th of last month.
Okay.
So
how's it going so far?
pretty good. Best job I ever had. I like it.
Good. You hear that? Well, thanks so much for meeting with us today. Tell us who you are, what you're doing, and where you're from.
My name is Bryce Young. I'm from Decatur, Illinois, and out here on a contract, 90 days. Hopefully it'll be longer. You know, we want to get a little bit longer time. Just out here, support my family, learn a little bit more, and just have some fun. You know, it's always good when you can come to work and have fun too. It makes the day go by quicker for sure. So.
Definitely. And you're a diesel technician. How long have you been in the trade?
I graduated with my associate's degree in 2011.
Okay.
From Laramie, Wyoming, and I've been turning wrenches since. So about 11 years of experience now. So we're, you know, one day we want to not get dirty. So that's the goal, not to get dirty one day. You know, spilled a bunch of oil on myself this morning, but it's all right. It's part of the job. So it's definitely part of it. But yeah, it's pretty cool to learn more about these machines and get to drive them. That's definitely that was something to learn how to drive them. A little scary. There's no foot brakes or anything. You kind of just got to do it all in the hand. So that was a little learning curve for sure. But other than that, pretty cool. I like it.
What got you into the trades? What got you to become a diesel technician?
My grandpa, he worked at a place called Caterpillar in Decatur, and they pretty much do the same thing as here. Maybe not the same equipment, but they built the large trucks for mining. They built them there from the ground up, and he worked there. Only job he ever had, 45 years. So he passed away 2010, and I just graduated from school, and he was trying to get me to go to Caterpillar, and I said, you know what? I don't want to go to Caterpillar if he's not there, you know, but I do want to still be a mechanic. So I went off to get my degree, and it's been pretty successful for me. Let's just say that for sure. So.
That's great. Well, as you may know, we do speak with a lot of technical school graduates, trying to encourage them to get into manufacturing, get into the trades. Is there anything specific that you could maybe highlight that's a tip or some advice for those
Just pay attention, you know, you got to pay attention. You go to school, it's kind of boring sometimes, you know, all the lecturing and stuff, but if you can be interested and pay attention, it'll definitely pay the way forward a long way for sure.
Definitely.
It's just, you gotta be motivated, you know. Some days will be better than others. Just know why we're here and make the money. And they say go home better than you came, but the only time you do that is on payday, to be quite honest. But for sure, we stay safe. You work and take some pride in knowing that without you, maybe the machine might not have been able to get to the customer a little quicker. So.
Absolutely. Well, you've been out here at Case New Holland for a little bit now. What's kind of been the highlights of your experience here?
I think just knowing like I'm one of the last people that'll touch the machine before it actually goes to the customer. Like when we're done with it, they'll take it to where it needs to go, and the driver will load it onto the trailer, and it's gone after that. So we're like the last line of defense for, you know, finding anything that's wrong with these. So that's definitely kind of cool to know. Like, hey, you know, and then you go down the road somewhere, you see them. Maybe I touched that one, so that's always kind of cool for sure.
Yeah. So as a diesel technician mechanic, can you tell us a little bit about what you're doing here on this piece of equipment?
So for sure, this would be the feeder house. You know, this is what the first thing that the grain or corn or whatever, the equipment or whatever that their crops, it'll come in here and it'll start the process and run through there and go through the elevator and go up through there, and before you know it, you got a grain bin full of crops. So that's usually a quick condensed version of how the combine works. I know it's got it does 4 jobs, and yeah. But essentially, what we do is we make sure that this piece of equipment is ready to go to the customer. So we'll get I'll just show you. We'll get a paper after it's been. The defects in the inside of the building, they'll do like any large defects, PTOs, transmissions, anything like that. They'll do the heavy stuff in there. Then they'll grab a DRI driver. Will come and grab it. He'll take it over there to the track, and they'll run it around an hour. You know, putting it under a load, parking it on the hill, going over bumps and everything, making sure that everything's good to go. And they never are good to go. We get a list, and we'll get the list, and these are the defects. These are pretty much the final defects for the machine.
Okay.
And we just, you know, you go through and you figure out what the defect is, and essentially you fix it.
Okay.
Sometimes easier said than done, but
Sure.
for sure. It's pretty cool though. I'm learning stuff every day. I've been turning wrenches 11 years, and they'll write something down on there, and sometimes I don't know what that is. So
Sure.
definitely learning stuff every day with this new equipment. More so, got a lot of experience in trailers and tractors, semis, and stuff like that, but it's always fun to learn stuff new.
Well, and it looks like you work with a team too, so you can more or less.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, no, it's
some
like a big
questions.
family out here. We don't have to, like, if I don't know something, that's the supervisor for the line right here. I mean, Jerry's amazing. He's always running around. I'm sure he's doing something right now for somebody to help get a combine out. I'm almost positive of it. And Jose there, that's a pretty good guy.
Yeah, let's go. Say
Jose
hi.
is also with FlexTrades. He's been here a while. He's on his last week before he goes home.
Okay.
Jose's like a gold mine of knowledge. He knows a lot of stuff about the write-ups. All right, so got a write-up on here for low gearbox oil. So essentially what you do is you grab some oil and you go up top and fill her up. So after we get the paperwork done, we go inside, mark it off in the computer, put a blue tag on it. The blue tag means it's ready to ship. That's it. It's ready to go.
Ready to go. Nice. I like it.
Sick of playing games at work? We can help you get serious about your career. Check out our website now at flextrades.com to apply.